Right, hi guys, on the second day of the Crazy Challenge. So, what's going on? I thought I'd give you a little bit more background on why I'm doing this, why I took this challenge, and I think it's best to explain this through what's going on inside me. What am I feeling? What am I thinking right now? Or during the day that I've been going through today. So I have a lot of content. If you don't know, I'm also a composer, and I've got a lot of video content, got a lot of audio content. I have a lot of stuff that I haven't released. I have a lot of stuff that I have released, but it has always been a great challenge for me to go through the effort of actually releasing stuff. And I think the problem has not been that I think it's not valuable or that it's not good enough, but the problem has always been that I have tried to get the production value too good. I've always tried to engineer it to the absolute maximum level of quality, both content, content has usually been good enough, but the production value, like how do I film this, how do I cut this, how is the image quality, intros, outros, what is the point of all this, why am I releasing this thing, not that thing? And it has and I have used my mind to create a concept every time, a concept so hard that it's really difficult for me to do it, like really actually like be physically capable of doing the things that are on the standard level that I like. So basically build myself a wall, make it as complex as possible so that I wouldn't have to do it. And on the other hand, I have kept myself in a situation where I always do this stuff myself. I have started to collaborate with people more over the years, but still I feel like I keep myself always in the loop too much, and that's another wall behind the first wall. So it is very comfortable to not do it, because I have to climb these walls to get these things out. And I think I really like this expression. I like the irony of this expression. That I think the problem is my mind, because my mind tries to figure out everything. My mind tries to understand, why am I doing things, to whom I'm doing things, where is this going to, what is the deeper meaning of it, is there value, is there no value, is the quality enough? Like, there are millions of questions, and in the process of thinking I lose what I like to call this connection with actual life that wants to happen, because there is no way my mind can know what is right, what is wrong. I have some, I'm not talking about like ethical right or wrong. I'm more talking about what is the next step in the process of getting wherever I want to go, and more importantly, I don't even know where I want to go, and it destroys the fun, and it destroys the flow, it destroys the natural flowing of things. Because on the other hand, when I manage to just let go of this, which I've been practicing especially over the past few years, to just like, shut up, I'm gonna do it anyway. I know it doesn't make sense, I know it's scary, I know it sounds sketchy or weird, I'm gonna do it anyway. And whenever I do it, the mind kind of rests its case. It understands that now there's something else guiding the process. And when I let myself into the position where I let something else guide the process, then the mind knows that there is no competition. Whenever I'm connected with something here, it is always just like it's going whether the mind has objections or not. I'll give you an example. Something that happened completely in tune with my heart, and mind had very little to say. It happened a couple of months ago. I was performing with my music act on this self-development festival called High on Life, and there were not so many musicians there. There were mostly people who are teaching different methods, and one of the guys was a guy who I didn't know much about at the time. His name is Johan Urb, and he was running a workshop called Pyramid Breath, which is his thing that he does in the world. It's a breathing technique. And I attended his workshop, 1 hour workshop, and during this workshop the whole point of this ceremony, what he was going through, was to connect yourself with your true self and with your deeper self, with your heart, with your divine, however you call it. And while I was in the process, just ideas started coming to me. Like he had this really awesome music that he was playing during the ceremony, and I started thinking like it would be really cool if it would be live music, like somebody is in the corner playing, sensing what the room needs, sensing where the people are, where Johan is, instead of just playing tracks from Spotify. And when the ceremony was over, I was the impulse was to just go and talk to him about this. Like, obviously I thought that I could be that guy, but at that point my mind wasn't kicked in, because I was like so much in this ceremony, I was so much in this different state of being. And I went straight to him and said that I have an idea which I would like to share with you, and maybe if we have time, let's talk about it. He was like super open. Yeah, sure, let's talk about it later. And then I said that maybe let's just meet up after the festival so that we have more time. And long story short, we met after 1 week approximately, talked for 3 hours, and the concept was born that let's try to create something together. Let's I bring my stuff, he brings his stuff. And then instead of starting evaluating like, what should it be, that I very often do, what should it not be, to whom should it be, what should we include, what should we not include, what's the concept, like blah, 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 blah. Instead, I just offered like, let's just do one event, let's just book the event, let's book the date, and do whatever we can with that short time we have. And just let the experience of actually doing it show it to us. What are we doing and why are we doing this? And the mind was still like occasionally like, what are you doing? But I had so much, I felt connected with something more than mind, and in that place it was just warm trust. I don't have to know, I don't have to understand, I don't have to plan ahead anything. And now, really long story short, we booked the date, we met 2 times, practiced, talked about this, made this script, and we had this event, and it was for everybody involved like really, really awesome. It was we sold it out. Like, many people were left behind the door. People were calling and texting and messaging, and can we please come? I'm sorry, the room is full. And after the event, I was really amazed and really in a super good place. I was really happy what was going on there. Johan was really a new experience, like how was it to do with a real music, and really inspired and excited about this. And people were sharing like these awesome experiences. One lady, 50 plus, said that it was the best day of her life. I was like, what? We just met up two times, 3 hours. Of course, we brought all our hard work and experiences from past years and decades, but still that concept worked really well, and there was no mind involved. And now we are planning the next one, and I'm really open to where this thing goes. And I have some visions, ideas, but I'm just willing to let it flow. And I really love this place. And at the same time, I am capable of stalling, not doing stuff for so long. I have this big, awesome concert video that I filmed in Kumu Art Museum concert, and I plan to release some cool clips from it, and I haven't done it for 8 months. So I really want to practice being in this other state, not just sitting on the stuff that I have and not releasing it to the world. And that's why I'm doing this. I want to practice being connected all the time in whatever I do. And there is no greater way to just take a challenge of putting myself into this fear as much as possible, as fast as possible, as tightly as possible, and releasing every day something for 30 days with a huge punishment if I don't do it. Seems like a perfect way to do it. So this is why I'm doing it, and I have no idea where it takes me, but I guess we will all know in 30 days or a little less. Thank you so much for listening. It was a little bit more than 10 minutes. So if you are still here with me, I am super grateful. I really hope my mind hopes I offered something valuable. My heart knows it was just the right thing at the right moment. So I trust my heart. I choose to trust my heart, and I wish you all the best, and see you tomorrow.